Why I didn't test my mic, shucks. Like, okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. That's for sure. I'm doing things right now. Okay, let me just check my mic. I have no idea what I'm doing. Goodness gracious, how do I do this? Oh fuck. No. Let's see. Just please, just let me be. Mic test. Mic test seems to be working, and I have to hide the fact that I've been doing shit here. Right now, I have a live. So let's see, live streaming encoder. Let's see, Streamlabs. I have Streamlabs. And encoders. Stream and the stream copy the server your stream name. Screw this up. I'm gonna try it. I don't know. Should I move forward? How do I do this? Crap. Maybe I shouldn't do this right now. These tips. Oh yeah, and code. I only have here. Open. It's live verified. Is this going on? Oh crap. That's your info. I've done that. How did it go live? Okay, how do I put this? Am I even live right now? Let me just check. What am I doing? I really don't. But so for those who are wondering, welcome to watching this thing. I am about to do a draw for some story contest that I've hosted. That I am hosting. This is important because there is a voting period for this, and I should be doing this at 12. But I am going to get early off my ass just so I could get to you. Okay. Let me chill a bit. Sick. There we go. Perfect. Oops. Oh, darn. What the heck do I know in my life? Let's see. Gosh. Just help me. Just freaking heck. Okay. So, let's see what we got. I mean, I'm already have this. Okay, how the hell do I know options? I mean, how do I do this? It seems like there's only like one stream key it can handle. And that's probably a mistake for me to get to do this right now. Just like immediately right now. Like, dude, like how the heck? I mean, look at this thing. What? Oh crap. Yeah, it seems to be like I have no dog in this game. Let's just I'll get I'll just say sod it and do it some other time. Probably not now. Okay. So, sorry. Um. Okay. Time to hide the fact that I tried. Time to hide the freaking fact that I tried. So time to get switching. Okay, so here are the entries 25, as far as I know. There might be more during this interstitial, but who cares? Let's get to the shit. Oh, I should have. Oh shit. Uh, shouldn't be doing this, but you know what? Screw this. Let's do this and then do that. Yeah. So here are the entries for the stuff. So here's the bowling table that should be kept secret. So remind me not to do that to do input on stream. And here's the poll where you will vote. Uh, okay. Okay. Ah, I'm taking a snapshot of chat right now. It's for the good of all, I guess. Oh, well. Okay. They Versaiden hate methane, not that you hate distilled haste. Yeah, there'll be a poll. Uh, what time Eastern? The close of voting period will be 10. Will be at the sem at you know what will be for December 31. December 31. December 31. Though that can be extended a bit by sure of celebrating alcohol. Okay. I mean, you can what just watch me fumble right now. Yeah, just watch me fumble right now. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm so tricked up right now. So what I have here is a bowl. I wish I had a webcam for this. What I have here is a bowl of letters from A to Z. Or for those of you who prefer the more classic one, Z. Uh, there are 25 entries right now, so unless things happen, we're going to stick from A to Y. That's for sure. But yes. Okay, so we got shit happening. Yeah. Okay, so I gotta chill again later. Let me check if there's any new entries that have slipped off my mind. Okay, so you know, ik heb die e-mail nooit ontvangen. Dit is een symbool van onze vriendschap. Sorry, I had to end this. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So thank you. Okay. So I hope I can get this. I'm about to read it. Tell your friends that mga walang magawa, Mr. Jennard is about to read stuff for you folks. So I don't know which one should I. Maybe I should. Here, let's just. Yeah. Is my mic working? Please tell it on the chat, whichever chat you prefer. Please. And I apologize for anyone who just watched me butcher Dutch. It's not a hard language to learn. It's a relative hard language to learn, but it's a very harder language to pronounce in my case. You know. Anyway, so here they are. So the entries is put here and here are these people. That's 1, 2, 3. We're gonna draw them by the ordering over here. A B C D F G X I J K L M N O P. It's just really it's very much short. It's shorthand. It just lets me lets the voters have entrance jury or whoever easily associate a point to a letter, so that it's ease of convenience, really. Ease of convenience. Oh, what a term! What a term! Congratulations to Jack the Reaper 13 for getting out of run. Everyone has applause to him. Let's give an applause. Applause on the streamer. Mit Nam. Don't try, Jen. Don't try. Okay, so let's start off with I have to do this. I have to do this stages by stages. Okay, it's gonna hurt me. It's gonna fucking hurt me. I don't care. Here we go. Later, at least at 12, I'm gonna get to it. I'm interrupting my. Okay. So let's start with tech. Tech is the first entry, literally pretty much sent it before the end. And let's read it. The Steven Universe fandom sucks. My close friend loves Steven Universe. Having never seen it, I was invited to a podcast discussion. Little did I know, the entire show was dedicated to it, not just the episode. I have learned only that the entire fanbase is rabidly aggressive. The fans I witnessed did nothing more than tear apart fan art for minuscule mistakes and creative differences. They bicker about nuances of character development while imposing ironclad rules, banning opinion outright. And the few times they weren't screaming at each other, they took shots at other fandoms for seemingly no reason. And the first entry, the first thing, as I go with my magic bowl, and it's literally a friggin' bowl, folks. Let me just show some. Let me. Yeah. Who the heck here is enjoying me suffer? Where's the fun in that? Okay, remember to tell your folks, tell your peeps, tell your mother-in-laws. Oh, and I should actually do that on mobile. Let's see if I could. And the first to go, I just unlocked live stream. Oh frick! What the heck did I do now? Let me just check my YouTube. Let me just check if I'm actually streaming right now. Let me just check if I actually know what I'm doing. Let me go to my options. I apologize for looking like a frickin'. Next, yeah, I forgot what I'm supposed to do. Okay, let me just tell my Tumblr, folks. So again, Again. Other purses, people's purses. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna join in the fun. There we go. And the first, okay, and the tech is entry letter Y. It's the last entry, folks. Okay, and then okay, that's life, folks. Look, that's life, folks. Time to copy paste it and put it on the forum post. It's the last entry. Here we go. If you're wondering, I literally have a bowl. I literally have a fucking bowl with me. I got like a mixing bowl and put and then I already had cut some cardboard letters, like cardboard squares with letters printed on them, and it's pretty much for the sake of this store, and it's for the sake of drawing lots, really. And I'm just doing that. So frick. So it's text entry. Okay, perfect. Next up is okay. Let me just check what's I'm supposed to do. Twitch. Okay. Why am I doing this to myself? Help me. Twitch.tv/ mga walang magawa. Okay, and gonna continue some more. There you go. Oh, I used that go. Yeah. Okay. And there we go. That's the chop number Y. That will be Y. That will be tech. Next up is the pig. If the pig is let me see if the pig is online. I hope the pig is online. I mean, come on, screw this. Do you know Tumblr is still enamored with the idea that gender is not binary? Tumblr is a cesspool. Also, next up is the pigs. The pigs entry. Shoutout daw sa asawa ni DJ Martinez, si Cherry Mox Martinez. Sige lang, pakalat mo to Please. Okay. Bullshit. Okay, next up is the pigs entry. Here it is. My fandom is a kind person. He is ugly but awesome in his heart. He looks fierce but is soft in the heart. He looks ignorant, but he actually has a doctor degree. However, one day everything changed. He went out of his house, slamming the door, kicking everything out of his way. Instead of usually moving them carefully, he attracted all his neighbors' attention. If he was his normal self, he would have apologized. After some discussion with my friends, he concluded that he might have some kind of illness. To our surprise, he passed away the next day. Okay, that's the story there. And I hope Precious is here. I'll be reading his stuff next. And the drawing of the ball has to spin the clock high. And shake the ball too. Okay, just fucking shake the ball. There we go. And the pig's entry is entry letter D, the fourth in the running order. Okay. Time to copy and paste. Okay. Here we go, D. And okay, next up. Next up in the running order is Perseus. He's got a nice perm first. He's got a perm first. Perseus is here. He is. Your fandom is trash. Your fandom is trash. He said, relishing my disgust. Its writers are rash, and its fans lack trust. I shrugged over my anger and gave him a sigh as I prepared for the greatest ass beating the world could spy. My fandom is shit. Well, look at your fandom lickety split. While My Little Pony interrupted with the gas. The obsession with ponies is whack, we can agree. It must be real malady, for it's just bestiality. No, it's not that, he said abashed. I wish you would give me a pat. It's okay. Your fandom's trash. Whee! Yep, okay. Next, okay, hey, let me redo the copy and pasting. Okay, there we go. And, Process is, okay, do you have to do that? Oh shit, I dropped it. I dropped 3 letters. Let's take the bowl again and shake it some more, and then shake it, then press it some more, and it's letter R. 18th. Here we go. Okay, let's do this. That's entry number 18. Yes, I just need to keep on checking. At this point, I doubt. There we go, and then there we go. Let me just next up. Okay, and there we go. Next up is Dark Emperor's story. Yeah, if you're wondering, the prompt is literally your fandom sucks. It will hurt everybody. Okay, screw you. Okay, it seems like I didn't win. Hey, that's fine by me. Oh, stand by me. Whoa, stand by me. Tactically, it's okay. So this is. Okay, so like I said, just tell your friends because this is just really random little dallying, shilly fucking. Next up is Dark Emperor, and let's read it. The Undertale community sucks. The game is fantastic, but the community is the polar opposite. They won't shut up about subversion of tropes in the game, spoiling content for new players. Some of the community thinks that there is only one way. There is only way the game is meant to be played, and will harass content creators if they choose to play differently. Don't even think about calling the main character a boy or girl, because you will be told otherwise. But aside from that, the fans are really obsessed with making furry art, writing awkward fanfiction, and pushing narratives that don't exist. And here it is, folks. The Dark Emperors is W. Story number 23. Okay. Here we go. Dark Emperor is the 23rd in the running order. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun, folks. Oh, damn it. What's going on? And, what is it? W. Yeah, it's W. Okay, there we go. I'll be Dark Emperor. Yeah, again, let's just say that later on you'll find out that I got some signs of desperation, but otherwise, I don't care. Next up is Monkey McDermott. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. The Legend of Five Rings community sucks. The game was a lot of fun, but the community was the worst of CCG players. It was basically people who were good at Magic but wanted to play a game drunk, or people who thought they were good at Magic, samurai cards, and blamed game bounce when they lost. One faction actually accused the company of cheating in their own content to keep their faction from winning a story prize. To repeat, they accused the designers of cheating in their own contests. This is a different faction from getting story time. And, well, that's some harsh accusations. But, let's do that. I saw the ball. Let's do it again. And the Lucky and Monkey McDermott story is story Larry J. The 10th. Okay? Okay, and J. Man, my eye hurt. My eye starts starting to itch. Okay, gosh, this is non-stop, or else Time is of importance. Time is of the under importance here. Next up is Dude Cats. Dude Cats, I really have to look carefully at this. Hey guys, it's me back again with another video how I pretend I'm just like you guys, but at the same time I like to flex my friends a little rich garbage that I buy. See this thin piece of thing for a shirt? Only $7,037. I can't wait to see my girlfriend's reaction just to shove in you guys' faces that I can afford this garbage. Oh wait, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, and write a comment below requesting what financially responsible action I should do next. Bye! Gosh, let me just, I swear I just wildly passed this through a word counter, but I can't believe it can get that short. Or at least I don't read. Don't care? Wait up. Hello? Okay, I'm back. Gosh, let me keep silent for a bit now. It's the angel. It's the angels on the TV. Oh shucks. I don't know how this works. I don't like that. What was yeah, Dude Cat's story. Let's get on with that. I'll do this. I don't. Check my eyes. Check. Dude Cat's story is story letter T. 20th story. Thanks to that one viewer. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate every bit of it. Gosh. Next up is Trickster 13. I checked Trickster 13, and well, apparently, let's see. Apparently it's apparently the account's disabled. I don't know if that means I can, send something, but if Trickster's active in the forum, that would be really a lot better in that case. That would be favorable. Trickster 13, let's read it. The X-Legion sucks. It was a hangout club at school. I've always been a solitary person and I vehemently dislike being vulnerable to other people. But I joined anyways. We got to anime conventions together and meet each other's families and basically becomes lifetime membership. Turns out, after 3 years of memberships, it was religious differences that made the club ban me for life. It crushed me and I promised never to be a club ever since. It was more of a cult than a community and beyond the bad to admit I fell victim to it. Let's see, this one is letter N. The 14th one. So, Trickster, let's get you. Okay. Okay. Next up is John Keel. Oh, shucks. Let's make this quick, shall we? Okay, John Keel is. Let me tell you about Homestuck. These are words that everyone online has feared since 2010. If you meet someone at a convention who says that to you, don't listen. Walk quickly in the other direction. If you see someone with horns or and gray body paint, or wearing a mostly white t-shirt anyway, do the same. Homestuck fans are some of the worst and most humorous there are. Their ships are not limited to normal human romance, but also 3 kinds of alien romance, and they would love nothing more than to explain all this to you. And John Keel's story is, let me just check. I think that's all the story bits. It's letter B, the second. Okay. Keel over and die. Hey, hey, tell City officials who know to this left. Gosh, John Keel is number B. Letter B. Then they done yet. Then do cancel. Trickster 13. I haven't done Trickster 13. Is letter N. Option 14. That's right. 14. And then John Keel number 2. Gosh. Next up is Demigum. Maybe I should take this out. It's close at this point. Go. Next up is Demigum. And next up is Demigum. Gosh, my eye hurts. Just due to the computer. Next up is the Overwatch fandom sucks. Their ships make no sense whatsoever, and the plot of their video game is a joke at best. And a plot hole-driven herb smoke monstrosity makes no attempt at consistency or cohesive storytelling. The fandom's treatment of female characters is gross at best and breathtakingly hideous at worst. The finger pointing and yelling of the non-support players and those who play support is horrible, and how you get battle medics to plan on allowing all of you idiots to die repeatedly because they're only going to get abuse heaped on them by ungrateful jerks anyway. Suck it. And Demigum's well, thing is the first in the running order, letter A. Okay. Let me check. Yeah, Zedley is not here right now, but that's fine. Perseus is actually apparently online, but unfortunately he missed out. He freaking missed out. Next up is here. It says Zedley FTW. It's a letter. Okay, that's a letter. Here it is. Dear Nintendo fandom, you suck. With your unreal and unreasonable expectations of Super Smash Bros., the last reveal has caused so much anger and disharmony in the community. It doesn't help that Nintendo is becoming more scummy and adding Amiibo Spirit Gacha and making Super Smash Bros. Super grindy. The thing is, there are going to be so many people of the fandom who enjoy this scumminess, and this is just sad. Is Nintendo going to be like EA? I sincerely hope not, but the fandom does not exactly inspire hope. The future of gaming looks bleak with this community. And there's a third. Why am I getting this? It's a third. What? Yeah, fine. Can't argue with the draw, can I? Well, I could, but that's not fun. Okay, and fine. At least that's easy. At least that's convenient. Next up is oh, fine. By the way, I don't know if it's a breach of trust. Shit. Next up is there's so many. My next up is Smushinello. Here we go. The grossest part of the office is the community that sprung around the character Cousin Mose. These Cousin Mose. These are grown adults who dress up in fall Amish gear and just lurk. When you see a Mosomaniac at the end of a darkened hallway, it's startling. They'll usually chop run away, which is supposed to be cute, but it's actually creepy. Everyone in my building is jumping because the whole big farm of Mosomaniacs is gained control of the heating duct network. The lander sails are harmless, but for all I know, there was a spin-off web series called Mose Go a Murdering. Oh, shit! Do you think this is easy? Oh. At least it's gonna be good. So yeah, Smushinello. So yeah, should really be quick. My mom will get mad. Next up, okay, it's S. Story 19. Scroll, scroll, scroll. S means scroll. Next up is Breaking Amber. Here it is. The KOL community is a satirical and caring piece of carp. Its members are nice to each other, but the rules in general are extremely strict, and the very game makes fun of just about everything under the sun. Sometimes the community even gives out prizes for making fun of other communities that are just as good as theirs, if not better. Possibly the worst thing about the KOL community is that it is nearly impossible to leave. The game is practically a drug that appeals to basically all audiences. You'll be stuck playing KOL until you die, living, ascending, repeating. And that story is E. Fifth story. Fine. I still have the archive here, so in case I fuck up, I'll find out about it. Lucille Ball is next in the chopping board. So I guess Rainforest sucks, and thankfully it is no more as of 2015. As with all things bad, it started out small, but as more people attended, it was mismanaged to the point where nobody would host them because of the tens of thousands of dollars of property damage a handful would cost, coupled with your usual plots of violence, regular and sexual, and people leaving diapers in the car park. I can only hope that what plagued Rainforest does not spread to other fur conventions, and that hot tubs and people's dignity will remain safe and unclogged. Oh, and stay classy, furries. L. 12th story. Oh shit, I forgot. Option 5 is Amber. Working Amber. Smashing Yellow is S, so that's option 19. And L is option number 12. Right, okay, 12 is... Next up is Genesage Ace Tornui. Thank you. Okay, go tell your friends, go tell your housemates, go tell everyone you know to watch me read stories. Read really short stories, exactly 100 words. Next up is Genesage Ace Attorney, like I care. Like I care. Okay, Genesage Ace Attorney is don't make me start in the spider fandom. We get it, they're good, $8, but does that really justify all the surgery? These extra arms, the costume contact lenses. Let's not even discuss webbing parties. For me though, the turning point was Arachno Con 2014. I could ignore the other stuff. I don't generally care what people do in the privacy of their own homes, but releasing pounds of spiders to an unsuspecting public should be considered terrorism. I think you have to burn down half of Mental just to contain the damage. The spider fandom sucks. And because of our it's the penultimate story, letter X. And that's GSA, okay? 24, okay, that's a tour. Okay, and oh man, I'm gonna have to type that next. Aha! Imagine that there's more stories like this, and you know, if I had semifinals, it's gonna be much longer. My mom would go down here and actually just reprimand me. That's gonna be fun to stream. Oh shucks. Oh shit. Fuck. Okay. Oh ho ho ho. Okay, there we go. That shucks. Stream. Yeah, but I only have one monitor. If there's another monitor, you'll find out once I stop doing this. Next up is Lesbian Syphilitic Spank. I'm sure I've kind of talked about this guy. So, good, it's a friend. It's a friend. And here, I don't think I've ever had the displeasure of witnessing anything as disgusting as the art pieces from the disturbing fandom known as r/handholding. Seriously, that's just disturbing how singularly sweet everything there is. My teeth hurt just from thinking about it. Whatever happened to the good old debauchery, buxom revel we enjoy stuff that shan't be mentioned here because this is a nice family contest. r/handholding is a cesspit of incorruptible purity, not for any whether infinite will to set their eyes upon lest they become forever lost to its wholesome vanilla charms. Where for those lost souls? Letter P. Let's see. 16. Number 16 is lesbian. Syphilitic. Good thing 16 P. Well, then I'll have to do this again, like later. Oh, not on stream. I'll try not to do that. Next up is Trar. Whoever he is. That's a nice name. Listen here, son. That Superman 64 family is better. Man, you might think, what's the harm? It's just a bad game to laugh at. But I assure you, I thought the same thing. And I lost my whole fortune. Bad games can suck a certain kind of person until they're playing that crap for real, collecting all kinds of memorabilia and rare junk related to it. And this game is the real obsessed. And if for one thing you got all the old Martian website, it's gonna come after you like a hellhound. It ain't worth it, son. And that story is number 13. Letter M. Oh, this is easy. I mean, you know, that's the luck of the draw. I'll probably do the extra related stuff that I do later. I want to get this done as soon as I could. Because that's for the good of everyone, obviously. The option 13. Next up is Deadly Platypus. Gosh, wait, did I have drop frames? Oh, it's a miracle, there are no drop frames. I mean, how could you lose frames in something as demanding as a blinking cursor? Deadly Platypus is, here we go. Where was I? I should do this. One of the hardest things about being an inventor is coming up with ideas and then making them a reality. I was able to imagine and create a better version of a common household item. In a couple of years to break down what has been available in the past, and then try to determine what I could improve and make the these different parts more efficient. Then came the welding, electronics, double design, and finishing touches. Then it was beautiful, and the name for the product came to me right away. Fandom Vacuums. Now to think of a catchphrase. I know smart ass or evil language stuff, but you're the 15th story. So I don't care. That's letter O. I now have learned to do this like earlier on. This thing can take me an hour. That's the thing. Option 15 is. Next up is Saucy Salamander. Oh, shucks. Am I even sure I'm doing. I'm not even sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, I'm so far so good. Next up is Saucy Salamander. What does the benevolent bonhomie of a friendly friend develop into the cancerous caverns of a volcano of vitriol? When acceptance and understanding of personal viewpoints differing from the baseline or party band are thrown out the window. Such is life, such is fandom. What happened to live and let live? Not even minor missteps trigger talented trolls to take time to guide against terrible things. Playmore's rage across the world is a new series of worldwide web wars. And sure enough, our new tribe has arisen, the anti-fans, cancerous defenders of the right to hate fandoms. I feel threatened. Okay, it's this 20-second story, letter V. Saucy. Okay, 20 seconds. I think Next up is XXX Temptation 037. Man, I can't believe I mean, it was a meme in my Facebook feed. Now it's dead. Oh shit. Next up is here. The Fortnite fandom sucks. It has gone too far. We now have adult Fortnite content, 12-year-old cosplayers, V-Bucks scams, adamant best player in the game figures being more toxic than Nerf gas, and shit. Should have fixed that. And don't even bring up the Fortnite film she's on YouTube. This fandom's gone too far. Just the skins being bought like it's a necessity. Popularity revolving around building skill, number of wins, and whether or not you have the newest skin. This fandom's affects people's day-to-day life and in some cases even mental health. Simple story mysteries? What is this? Scooby-Doo? Okay, it's the 11th story. What did I do? XXX10. Yeah. What's it's okay, it's K, and it's option 11. Okay. 037. 037. Think about this though. Think about it. This makes my head hurt. Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna continue. We're gonna keep on doing. We're gonna keep on doing. Jugga Joe is next. Here it is. So I started replaying my game, and my resource teacher told me to run on the treadmill for 20 minutes. I said no, so he threatened me to turn off my Chromebook. He turned it off and later gave me a bowl of candy. I held the bowl hostage. Later, I said I went to get my lunch, and he though I was going to do the 20 minutes. He said I betrayed him. Everyone laughed and told him I said I did then do the treadmill. I got my lunch. I won't bother counting that. And it's it's the 9th story. I got desperate, guys. Okay, I'm sorry. Just kidding. Sorry. I was considering it's not putting this, but I remember a few contests ago I was going to let actual fucking garbage in anyway. So next up is Hugga Wugga. Chicken wings should be untouchable. Wait, that's really option 9, right? Yeah, option 9. Let's check it out. Legally should have been touchable, but the fandom was ruined them for me. It's gotten so bad my spouse wears gloves when we eat them. Anecdotally, we had a wing that was semi-boneless in a shared bowl one time. She logged into a fandom forum and discussed it for hours. Our marriage is on tracks thanks to the one weird shaped chicken meatball with a femur. What gives, wingnuts? If it tastes good, we should be able to eat it without intention. Unless you're ready to visit every farm and sauce factory, you need to give it up, please. No. And sorry, I wasn't fiddling. There isn't enough bits anyway, so fuck it. It's letter F, the 6th story. Next up is oh shucks. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4? Let me check how many bits I have. 4, okay. Next up is Heat Dome. Among all the unique and individual fandoms that could potentially suck, I feel that none suck more than those fandoms that have vampires in them. Through long and painstaking research, I have come to this conclusion because of one simple fact. Vampires suck blood. Any fandom with vampires in them would suck because the main character in the book would literally suck. Therefore, beyond all the fandoms figuratively suck, vampire fandoms would literally figuratively suck. If you still won't believe my subjective claims, I only have a few more words in response to your disbelief. The Twilight series. And that one is letter G, the 7th. Okay, 7 has to do. Option 6 is Hugga Wugga, right? Okay, and then G is Hitu. Gosh, there's 3 left, and I don't know if I can still take it, but we're gonna keep doing. Okay, 3 more. Okay, next up is Left Me Dead. I don't know why fandom sucks. 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 But it just sucks. Riveting. And that's the 8. I'm still steering the bowl. Okay. Don't. Okay. I swear I'm still steering the bowl. I think it's just. I think I think God is now giving me some ease to my rest, to some ease to my to the yokai bearing. Next up is heroic KOL player and JXQZ. Okay, heroic player. I have, Appa, I have got a fandom that sucks. The Minecraft fandom. The people in there are just simply horrible. I used to have a friend, Appa, who would non-stop go on about Minecraft. It would be Minecraft this or Minecraft that. The game itself perfectly fine, but the people. That's only one example. Another example of the unhealthy balance between the Minecraft community and practically all other similar games like Terraria and such. The community is made of noisy 5-year-olds who simply in the family keep arguing because one has to be better than the other. And it's the Q, the 17th story. Okay. Oh shit. Oh fuck. What did I put? Oh crap. Should have expanded. Oh Christ. Anyways, I'll fix that. Okay, for now. And JXQZ is the Sonic the Hedgehog fandom. Yeah. The Sonic the Hedgehog fandom sucks. I find it strange how much the Sonic universe has taken off, but not from actual fans. Just little idiots who write fan fiction about their awful independent characters that are built around what the artist considers their personality and uploaded to DeviantArt. Just look up your name, the Hedgehog. Not to mention the fact all that happens to the characters is that they somehow have their stomach or some other part inflated. Gee, how sexy. I know more about stupid family Sonic up than I do about the actual franchise by now. And it's you? The 21st entry. Okay. Okay, I'm probably gonna do this now. And we're gonna open it now. We're gonna open it. Those with link in view, okay, like that. Perfect. 17 is your character player. And perfect. Just to get Lucille Ball's entry in, lest I fuck it up. And let's see what we got. That's oh frick. Don't worry, Mom. I'll sleep. I'll sleep as soon as I could. And then JXQZ is the one here. Okay. Perfect. Time to preview the post. Okay, and submit. Woo! Finally. Let's shorten the URL. Finally. Oh wait, I forgot one. Oh yeah, it's accepting responses now. Yay! Time to fix everything, I guess. Well, time to fix this one. And time to get things moving, I guess. Here we go. Okay, time to work this one here over for the table. After this, I can now go to sleep. Perfect. Then next up is I'm gonna do the end here. It's the KL Z pig. Perfect. Well, I'll send the KMLs to the entrance soon. For now, this is what it matters right now that it fits. Okay, and thank you so much for all of you viewers. Thank you so much for sticking around to see me fuck this up. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, and may you guys vote. Vote. It's important. Vote. It's important. See ya. See ya now.